Do the thing.
Dubs! Fuck Dallas.
Yeah, fuck Dallas. Welcome back. 52 Reasons Podcast. We got a big episode.
Yep.
We have going over the Eagles' beatdown of the Dallas Cowboys. Not only was it a win, John, it was a fucking beatdown.
Yep.
We then are going to call Owen.
We're
going to call Chad. We're going to go over a draft class.
Yep.
We're going to have a quote, all pointing towards the divisional matchup that we all thought we would have this year. And I don't mean that sarcastically. I think you and I both predicted that. We think it's going to be a two-headed race.
Well, you said divisional matchup. They were going to play the Commanders regardless.
Well, yeah, it's still a divisional matchup.
But that's what you said. You said the divisional matchup we all anticipated.
Well, I'm saying in terms of stakes. In terms of the stakes.
Yeah, but you got to lay that out.
Okay.
More specific.
The divisional matchup with the stakes as high as they are, that we all expected. Right. The Eagles against the Commanders, Thursday Night Football.
That's better.
We have a lot to go over. But, John.
Yo.
How are you, buddy?
I'm good, man. That beat the piss out of Dallas.
Yeah, we did.
It's good times.
Yeah,
it was really good times.
So, let's just address the elephant in the room. I was not able to watch half the game. I was at Hamilton in Philadelphia. Great show, actually, and I do mean that unironically. It was very, very well put together. The music was great. The seats actually weren't bad. We were able to get a refund of our shitty seats and then get brand new ones. And then what did you say, John?
I don't know. What did I say?
What did I say when I told you about the seats?
I don't remember. What did I say?
You said I had the body type of who?
Oh, Ellen DeGeneres. Stand up. Show everybody your body type. No pulse.
Oh, shit.
Looks like Ellen to me. You got the same haircut and everything.
No, I don't. Dude, my hair's longer than her.
Anyway.
Hamilton was great.
Stupid. Anyway, so you had an Eagles victory, 28-17, a little bit tighter than...
Now, mind you, this was before we knew Dak was out.
We knew Dak was out. We just didn't know the extended period of time in which he was going to miss.
Did we?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
definitely. And then I had a 27-13 victory. Both of us right with the wins.
But
it's just
we didn't think it was going to be as much of an ass beating as it was. And it didn't look like it was going to start that way. The first quarter, it was kind of a lot of back and forth. And then the Eagles just kind of grabbed the bull by the horns and just started going to pound town.
Let's start offense, huh? You want to go positive or negative?
Let's go negative.
Honestly, bro, no wonder freaking they're running Saquon in the ground. Kenny Gainwell fucking sucks.
Oh, that one pass block. Was that Micah he was blocking?
No, it was 13. Whoever 13 is on Dallas.
Michael Gallup?
No, he's actually pretty good. He got hurt at the end of the game. But he fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah, Kenny Gainwell, for those of you who are trying to account that, Kenny Gainwell Ertz got sacked. That was the first drive.
That was the sack, and then he's just missing assignments. He can't receive a lick. Yeah. Can't run and hit a hole, no balls. I cannot. Can we just put my boy in the game?
I was just going to say, is it Will Shipley time?
Can we just put him in?
Yeah. Other than that, like Kenny Gainwell, not great. Like he had a couple good runs, but
fine.
Like you need a piece because you see the Eagles are running a similar offense to how the Niners were in terms of, with what they did with Christian McCaffrey. And that was kind of the comp that a lot of people preseason had with Saquon going to the Eagles. Yep. And so far it's been practically the same thing. But I think the main thing the Eagles should have done and what I think they might do next year, and I know we're in the middle of a playoff hunt right now, and we're thinking next year, is get a back that can complement Saquon and get him off his feet a little more.
I think they might look in the draft. I think Will Shipley is that guy, if I'm being
if they just give him a chance.
I mean, he's looked pretty good in the running game, better in the receiving game. A good, third down back. I mean, we know Saquon is three down back.
Saquon.
But, I mean, I'd like to see him not be, ran into the ground.
Yeah, and then other than that, negative-wise, I don't
turnovers.
Okay, the pick was not Jalen's fault. That was an incredible
It was not
play.
his fault, but it was a very good play on Diggs' part. But you also have to keep in mind, it's Trayvon Diggs. He can make plays like that.
Yeah, he's kind of
so maybe not try to fit that in right there. Maybe, look for a check down or something like that.
But how many, look, I get, Trayvon Diggs is kind of washed at this point.
He's not, I wouldn't say he's washed.
he's not as good.
I mean, he's coming off of an Achilles injury.
Yeah,
so
just like Aaron Rodgers. But that, like, I don't look at that and be like, "Oh, Jalen, what the hell are you doing?"
It wasn't
fantastic. And just to recount, Eagles were in the red zone. They were first and goal. Jalen tried to squeeze a pass to Goddard, if I'm not mistaken.
It was Goddard, yep.
And Trayvon Diggs made an incredible diving catch to pick it in the red zone. And initially, I was very upset, and I was able to watch the first half. I was very upset because initially, I didn't think it was as good as a play as it was in replay. I thought he just threw it directly to Trayvon Diggs.
No, it was a great play.
Upon replay, Diggs made an incredible diving catch to get that ball. So I can't really fault Jalen for that. Now, the fumble, on the other hand.
That's bad.
That was bad.
Dude, he's holding on. Like, look, he's playing great football right now. He's rising in MVP voting. But sometimes he just holds the ball so damn long. Yeah. And he's trying to play hero ball. But, like, when Jalen's playing his best, he's not holding. It's just gone. And that's what the adjustment was in the second half by Kellen Moore. Yeah. Get rid of the ball.
Yep. I was just about to say, like, that is something that they definitely did.
Yep.
Was they were getting the ball out quicker. They were running it a lot quicker. He was just a half second ahead than he was in the first half. And it's very good to see that, because how many times have we seen Jalen be in that, like, have a turnover, a bad turn, especially when in the red zone, and it kind of snowball.
Yeah.
After that, they made a very good adjustment, because the Eagles' record when Jalen turns the ball over is not great. I don't remember offhand what it is.
It's not good.
But he
was any team, though.
I mean, fair, but great quarterbacks are able to overcome that, and he did.
Yeah.
He made the adjustments he had to. And then, offensively, you had Devontae had a couple catches. AJ had a couple big catches. Dallas Goedert, of course, had the touchdown when he's sitting on my bench in fantasy, and all of a sudden I'm hitting the panic button in fantasy right now.
That's our fuck it button.
I don't know if they could hear.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
If the Eagles win, when the Eagles win on Thursday, that's when we'll hit that button.
Hit that button. Okay.
But other than that, man, like,
not a lot of negatives.
No.
Tush Push is not broken.
No, it's not.
Relax.
The Jags were just, for some reason, very good at stopping it.
But now, breaking news: Jack Stoll released by the Eagles. So our Tush Push could now be broken.
Wait, hold on. Here, keep talking. I got something.
So yeah, Tush Push not broken. Jahan Dotson starting to heat up a little bit. Another big catch. What is going on with that? I mean, nothing through the first 6-7 weeks.
Okay,
the past 2 weeks.
I'm sorry. Can you do the Jack Stoll released again?
Jack Stoll released. Not cool, dude.
So, great hair.
Yeah. Grant Calcaterra took his position.
He very much did take his position. We'll get to that other news, what that implies there, John.
But yeah, I'm talking about Jahan Dotson.
Yeah.
Starting to heat up, huh?
Yeah, they're
starting to let him cook a little bit.
I mean, the Eagles' offense is so dynamic in where you have, obviously, Saquon Barkley. You then have A.J. Brown. You have Devontae Smith. You have Dallas Goedert seating up. I mean, now you add Jahan Dotson, who might be cooking a little bit. Like,
could be.
What is stopping this offense?
Themselves.
Yes.
I mean,
they're bald, the head coach.
Not as bald anymore.
No,
hair's coming back.
Yeah.
And then when you think about that, you mentioned the players that you mentioned, and then you have maybe the top 5 left tackle in the league coming back.
Yes. So the implication that I alluded to a couple seconds ago with the release of Jack Stoll opens up a roster spot for one Jordan Mailata to come back, who he has been out since the Bucs game, or was it the Browns game?
Saints game, no.
No, I think it was the Browns game.
Because AJ went down in that game. Devontae went down with that game. Oh, Lane went down in that game.
I think it was the Browns game. He's been out since.
Yeah, because who else got hurt in that game? It was him and Dallas.
And Dallas
yes. got hurt in that game.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it looks like all signs are pointing to Mailata playing on Thursday, which I love, obviously. I love Jordan Mailata.
Voice of an angel.
He does have the voice of an angel.
Oh, we love him. We love him here.
But I would much rather them sit him this game and have
Why?
him for the Rams game.
Explain.
I don't know. Like, it's a divisional game, and I get you want all your guys healthy, but if he's 100%, then go ahead. But I don't know.
That's the argument. If he's 100%, play him. What is another week and a half going to do if he's 100%? He's going to be 100% Thursday, and he'll also be 100% in a week.
Well, I'm saying, like, I don't want them to rush him, which the Eagles
No,
are
they
very
haven't.
good.
They have not.
They are very good with not rushing people.
Right.
So look, if they say he's good to go, I
And
trust
he's good.
him.
Well, he's good. If he's
And
good, he's good.
And even Jordan Mailata at 90% is better than half the left tackles in the NFL.
Yeah.
Especially when we have a left tackle. Right?
Will Shipley update.
Okay, yes. Will Shipley.
So my man's had a 37-yard kickoff return to get us in scoring range.
Wasn't it Cooper DeJean?
It was not Cooper. Kickoff.
Kickoff. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Also, he had 9 carries for 34 yards in garbage time, averaging 3.7 yards per carry. Above
Kenny Gainwell. Is he getting hot? Is he getting hot for Kenny Gainwell?
I love him. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about, congrats Johnny Wilson, first career touchdown. A little stinky. Probably would have looked better for Devontae or AJ in the stat sheet.
But AJ, I don't know why that name just yeah.
But good for you, man. Happy for you. Any other key points on offense?
I'm trying to think.
It was just one of those games where it was just like, okay, cool, we're comfortable, everything's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
after the
initial fuckery in the beginning,
Yeah.
Not much. I mean, we have a lot to talk about on defense because there's a lot of positive to take away. But in terms of offensive line, you got to give credit to Fred Johnson. Like, he's played fine at left tackle. Go ahead.
Later.
Okay.
That was Patrick Johnson.
No, it's Fred Johnson, you dumbass.
We thought it was Patrick for like 4 episodes. You shut up, idiot. You didn't correct me.
Shut up. Saquon is just ridiculous. He's so good.
And he didn't even have a good game.
No, he didn't. But the thing is, and I think I said this to you, like, a bad game for Saquon is still a fantastic game.
That first down he got where he made the two Cowboys just collapse into each other,
beautiful.
Spun, got the first down. There was a penalty anyway, but
yeah.
Holy shit.
Dallas Goedert coming back. He had a pretty good game.
Shout out the Giants again.
Shout out the Giants. He was
solid.
Yeah, Dallas Goedert come back. AJ had a lot of those. Had a couple good catches. Jalen played well despite having the turnovers.
He looks spry, man.
He looks so much quicker, dude.
I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know if his knee was
he
really
hurt last year.
He had to.
The more I look at the tape from
he
last
had
year,
to have been,
and I see him this year, I'm like, he had to have been hurt last year.
I don't know.
I love them. They're having fun. The boys are having fun.
I like that when he scored the one touchdown, he talked his shit to Diggs.
Yep, talked his shit.
Good.
But overall, what would you give the offense grade?
A-.
Yeah.
I think
what docks it for you?
The turnovers.
Yeah.
Okay. Early turnovers.
But they didn't let that snowball.
They didn't let it snowball. That's why it's still an A, not a B.
Okay.
And Jalen bounced back after the turnovers. Usually he would let that snowball, and he would throw another interception and just kind of be looking down the field and going through his reads, but then either taking a sack or throwing another pick. So he built off of it, which is great.
Yeah, and he did. And you also have to look at divisional game Dallas in Dallas.
Yeah.
You had
despite
you had the sun in his eyes and Jerry Jones going off on the reporter about that.
Stupid.
We don't know where the damn sun's going to be. Jerry.
Let's just tear down the whole stadium.
Yeah.
I love that.
Hey, General Palpatine, you do understand that there is such thing called blinds. I know. I don't know if Jerry's ever heard of blinds, but thank you.
Dude, I think it's so funny.
Oh, he's so funny. So, John, let's talk about the real story here.
Defense?
Eagles defense. Holy shit.
Pretty good.
I got some stats for you, pal.
Oh, you're now a stat guy?
I'm a stat guy.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Shout out to Twitter.
All right. How accurate are these?
Very.
Very?
Very.
Who's it from? Because if you give someone like out-of-pocket stat and it's just not even close, I'm gonna call you out on it.
I mean, this is directly from Pro Football Focus.
Okay, cool.
So since the bye week,
Yep.
the Eagles rank first. They rank first in EPA per play.
Okay.
With 0.272.
Cool.
They rank number 1 in 34.4 success rate.
Cool.
They rank number 1 in dropback EPA, which is 0.274.
Okay.
They rank third in rush EPA, which is 0.266.
Cool.
They rank first in points per game. They rank first in yards allowed per game, and rank second in 11 takeaways since the bye week.
It's good.
Is that good?
Look, they're playing great football, the defense, and I don't want to take anything away from them, but you also have to look at the level of competition that they're playing.
I mean, I was told that the Bengals would kick.
No, the Bengals were good. The Bengals were that was a good opponent, but they did kick the shit out of the Cowboys. They kicked the shit out of the Giants,
but here's
Jaguars and Browns.
Here's my counter argument to that. How many times last year did we see those games that they're supposed to win that they barely won?
No, I agree. No.
Okay.
I'm agreeing with you. I just playing devil's advocate. Now it looks like they are going forward rather than last year they were collapsing.
Yes.
It looks like they're getting better rather than getting worse, which is great. Couple key points on defense. Do you know who's having a great season and nobody talks about it?
This is Zack Baun.
No, everybody's talking about Zack Baun these days.
We'll talk about Zack Baun.
Shit, he's good.
He's very good. Do not TJ Edwards that situation, Howie.
Yeah, pay him.
Let's think.
I don't think you're gonna get it unless you read right in front of you.
No, I'm not going to. I'm trying to think. Not. I mean, obviously Cooper. We'll talk about Cooper. I don't know.
Milton Williams.
Yes, he is.
Dude, he's playing out of his mind right now.
He is. The whole D-line is, man.
Except for Jordan Davis. Exactly. What a heads-up play being right there on that fumble.
Mm-hmm.
He blew up the guard, still got to the ball, and if Cooper Rush isn't there, he's taking that in for a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
So, what a job.
Who would have thought Cooper Rush taking down Milton Williams?
Yeah.
Look, you look at, the D-line is playing, the pass rush has been incredible.
Not incredible.
No. Has been playing incredibly well since the bye week.
Sure.
Compared to what they were.
I think they're scheming it up. They don't have that guy.
No, they don't. That happens. They don't have like a 2022 Hassan Reddick where it's just explosive right off the rip. Or Josh Sweat's having a very good year.
Josh Sweat's having a good year.
But it just seems like looks like they have more time to get to the QB because their secondary is covering everything.
Yes. Yeah. I think it's more to do with the secondary than it does with the pass rush.
Yeah,
versus in 2022, it was more to do with the pass rush than it was the secondary.
Yes, that secondary in 2022
wasn't terrible.
Yeah, but this is significant.
Yes. Is it time for Darius Slay to just sit down?
I think it is.
Like, he's hurt every game, dude.
I'm fine with him some packages.
It's so frustrating every time. It's the Jason Peters situation.
Yes.
Every time he goes in, he's out.
Mm-hmm.
Every time he goes to play on the field, he's done. And I get it. He's an older player. He's going to get hurt. But it's every freaking game with this guy, man. He
lasted one drive, the first drive of the game.
Yeah.
And almost got burnt like all 3 times.
Yeah.
And Isaiah Rodgers played extremely well, and he has in his absence.
Yep.
And I think it's just time for Slay just relax.
Yeah.
Do you think he'll play Thursday?
Probably.
I think it's a bad idea.
And one thing I do want to mention is 3 and out after the interception. Because that could have been a big tide turner on the road, getting the momentum. If they go down, they score a touchdown, they score a field goal. 3 and out, no.
Yeah.
None of that.
Yeah.
And that's what I think kickstarted the offense.
Yes, they were like, okay, defenses can't play. Mind you, it did help that Cooper Rush was the quarterback.
Yeah.
But again, it is not easy to play in the National Football League. You still need to make the plays. You still need to get guys there. And you had, I think you're right. Like that I look at that.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the point of the momentum shift. Fortunately, it went to the Eagles because very easily they could have went down the field. They scored a touchdown, and now Jalen's thinking, okay, now I need to respond. And he's overthinking, going into his reads. I think it was such a pivotal moment because that was the shot that, oh God, this is going to now spiral.
Yes.
Now you look at the secondary and why they went 3 and out, John. CD is the newest inmate at Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, I mean, look, CD was open. I was watching it, for fantasy purposes with him. He was open on some plays, but not on Mitchell.
No, he was
It
open.
was-
He got open a couple times on Cooper.
Couple on Cooper and then a couple on Rodgers.
Yes.
And then Slay he burnt, but
He-
the quarterback couldn't.
Couldn't hit him right in the back.
Um,
No, that was Rodgers. No, it was Slay that got
It
hit
was
in the
Slay.
back. You're
Yeah.
right.
So can we talk about Zack Baun for a second?
Yeah.
Dude, he is so fucking good. So fucking good.
There's so many articles coming out that when they went into the offseason, they recognized what they needed.
Mhm.
Obviously, they were going to look into the draft for the secondary and defensive help.
Mhm.
The first person that Howie Roseman mentioned to Vic Fangio was Zack Baun. Because he was supposed to be signed as like a bench piece, depth.
He was a part-time pass rusher for the Saints.
Yes. And Vic Fangio looked at the tape and he's like, that's a linebacker right there if I've ever seen one.
So on Sunday,
Yep.
he had 8 tackles,
Mhm.
3 solo, 1 forced fumble, and 2 recovered fumbles.
Is that good?
Holy crap, man. And the 1 fumble he forced was in the red zone.
Yeah, was that the Ezekiel Elliott one? So Zack Baun is just playing out of his mind, and he's been the highest graded linebacker the past 3 weeks.
He sure has.
Howie,
You got to pay the man. I mean, look, I like Trot. I think it's a cool story. However,
you got to play the game.
you got to
pay him.
pay him.
And I think they will. I think they'll come correct.
Based on their overcorrection with Saquon, and they need to make up their mistake from TJ Edwards,
They will.
Jordan Hicks. I think they will.
Yeah, and I think they're realizing how valuable the linebacker position is.
Yes, especially in the new NFL
Exactly.
with the run pass option and all that stuff.
Exactly. And you also got to give credit to Nakobe Dean.
Yeah, he's playing out of his mind too.
Playing extremely well. Him and Baun, like that duo, has been incredible.
Ever
this year.
since the infamous "Hey, dickhead, make
Yeah.
a tackle,"
He
that's
is-
all he fucking does now.
He's watching on his phone. He's like, you know what?
He's
guy's
right.
right.
I got to make a tackle.
This guy with the stupid hair is right.
Yeah, stupid beanie that there's no meaning to it. Anyway, what would you give the defense's grade?
A plus.
Yeah, me too.
A plus.
Me too. That was pretty easy.
I mean, we didn't even talk about like Cooper had that good punt return. I know that's special teams, but Cooper had the punt return. Also, we both agreed on this. We do not want Cooper DeJean returning punts anymore. We
No.
cannot afford him getting injured returning punts because
Can't
he's.
see Avonte Maddox out there.
Oh my god.
I can't do it with Avonte Maddox.
I love the tweet I saw where we saw Avonte. It was on the fumble.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, don't think you're sly.
yeah,
We saw 29 out there.
yeah,
Don't think you're
yeah, no.
sly. Was that one of the most underrated moves of the season? Was going from Cooper to or Avonte to Cooper?
I think it was the obvious move.
Yes, but it was good. How many times have we seen the Eagles not make that move?
Yeah, a lot.
Overall,
Reasons?
yes, may I?
Yeah, go ahead.
The reason they won, we kind of talked about it. It's Zack Baun.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, they're just good.
and
Good at
he's just
football.
very good at football, and the amount of pressure that he adds and his awareness to everything. He is such a smart football player, and he is so valuable that honestly, like I looked at him the last like 3 weeks about why they won
Mhm.
is because he has been on it. He is not allowed. It just this team makes John. They make open field tackles, man.
Yep.
They make open field tackles.
Yep. My reason they won is his coordinator, Vic Fangio.
Vic Fangio.
Holy shit, dude. What a dramatic change from after the bye week. They're making tackles.
Yes.
They're covering. He made that change from Maddox to Cooper. He is getting this team and this defense where it should be. They're ahead of schedule.
Yes.
In my mind, they're much ahead of schedule than what we thought they were going to be. This defense was the 31st ranked defense in the claps. They got to be
They
top
turned it around.
10, right?
I would say
Right now?
they might be top 3.
They're playing out of their fucking minds.
Like number
And,
one
like,
is probably the Chiefs, just because Steve Spagnuolo.
besides like I don't know. You take away Reddick from this defense, you add Bryce Huff, and Bryce Huff, not good, despite his sack.
He's heated up a little bit.
No, he's not good. But despite that swap, he did not let that move define this defense, which I love, and we're getting production out of these players that we have, which is awesome.
And I think one of the most important thing on both sides of the ball with this team as a whole, John, they're having fun.
We are.
They are having so much fun.
So, to wrap up the Cowboys game with a reason loss.
I'm going to say something that's going to make you really mad.
Okay.
I have to give credit to CJ Gardner-Johnson.
For
strictly for the vibes. Because, look at this. 2022, obviously he's on the team. They go to the Super Bowl playing very well, whatever. They were having fun. He was not on the team last year. They looked so fucking miserable out there. They just felt tight and contested. He comes back. Vibes are immaculate again. I just those two things can be correct, John. Is yes, he does stink, but he does bring the vibes. He's Garrett Stubbs. He is the Garrett Stubbs.
So then he can sit on the bench and bring the vibes. How about that?
Yeah, once James Bradbury gets healthy.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure.
What's your reason they could have lost?
Shit, man. I guess turnovers.
It's a tough one.
They played nearly flawless football.
Well, after the first quarter.
Yeah, I said nearly.
Yeah.
Asshole, keyword.
Nearly perfect football is perfect football.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the reason they could have lost is Jalen, because, like you said, how many times have we seen him throw a pick in a big situation like that in the red zone, and it's spiral from there? Yep. So many times in his career.
Yes.
And that didn't happen. So I guess Jalen's the reason they could have lost, because he could have let that turnover spiral. But how about you, pal?
I'm going Fred Johnson. Despite you saying he's playing well, he's really not playing well. Not at all, actually. He, for what he is, it's fine, but it's not to the level we expect here on the offensive line.
I think we're so spoiled.
Okay,
because you have Lane Johnson, Hall of Famer.
Yes.
Mekhi Becton has played incredibly well.
I don't agree with that either.
You're such a sassy bitch, dude. Be a little positive for me.
I think Tyler Steen, in his period of time playing, has been better than Mekhi Becton this season.
Okay, well, Mekhi Becton also bullied some Cowboys people, so
that's cool. That's cool. I'm just calling it like I see it.
Cam Jurgens has been incredible.
Crazy.
You have not skipped a beat going from Kelsey to Jurgens. Everybody was like, the sky is falling. Jason Kelsey's gone. You really haven't skipped a beat.
Yeah.
You get to left guard Dick. We love Dick.
We love Dick,
we love
bro.
Dick.
We love it.
And then you get to left tackle Jordan Mailata, who is top 3 at his position.
Yeah, probably.
So anybody that's you plug in there differently, it's not going to be the same, but they're still.
But here's the thing with Fred Johnson. He is tied in the league for allowing the most sacks on limited snaps. He's tied for 3rd in the league on penalties, again, in limited snaps.
I got a sack for you right here, pal.
So my thing is, everybody's saying, oh, he's played well. He really hasn't. He really hasn't played well. But it's been the scheme around him that's allowing people to say, oh, well, he's not that bad. No, he's pretty bad.
Guess what? I don't care.
I'm just
you want to know why, John? Because we might not have to see him play football again.
Thank God.
Because our sweet New Zealand prince is back.
Thank God for that. What did you just say?
Our sweet New Zealand prince is back.
New Zealand?
Yeah.
Australian.
It's like the same thing. No, dude. No, hold on.
He actually just said that. You actually just said that. On camera. He is Australian.
Hand up.
You said New Zealand? You freaking idiot.
It's like the same place, dude. Leave me alone.
Oh my God.
Our sweet Australian prince is back. You gonna clip that, John? Oh wait, you don't do any of that.
Jesus Christ.
So you wanna know who's gonna see this? Whoever the fuck gets to 30 minutes in.
Whew.
Telling people. You wanna know why, John?
I can't believe you just said that.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
That might have been one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life.
Have you listened to Liam talk?
That's true. Speaking of coworkers, who shall we call?
So I think we should explain the jerseys we're wearing.
Well, we'll get to that. Oh, you want to do that now?
Yes.
Okay. Well, these are both my jerseys, by the way,
Yes, they are.
because
So
somebody doesn't listen.
we planned out everything, and I forgot to get my jersey at my dad's house. Okay, so sue me. Obviously it's here, let me.
Whoa. That would be one of my favorite Eagles of all time.
Zach Ertz,
One Zachary Ertz.
Hall of Eagles Hall of Famer.
Definitely Eagles Hall of Famer.
Might be in the Hall of Very Good.
I don't think he's an NFL Hall of Famer.
Yeah. He'll probably be in the Hall of Very Good.
They'll retire his number.
Oh,
I think they'll retire his number. He'll be Eagles Hall of Famer.
All-time great.
All-time great.
Did you see his interview with John Clark?
I saw he interviewed with John Clark. I didn't see what it
He said, despite the fact that I'm playing here, does not change the way I feel about that city, that fan base. He's like, I don't know what kind of reception I'm going to get. Zach Ertz, yeah, you do. You're going to get a fucking standing
He's going to get a standing. He deserves a standing.
Yes, he's
and
going to.
If anybody fucking boos him, you're a fraud.
Yeah, and he's probably going to cry.
I love him.
I love it. Dude, that press conference of him, like, when he knows he was going to get traded, I would have loved to have brought him home.
Yeah. I was very sad when he got traded.
Who they even get in that trade?
I think it was a pick. I think it was a 4th round pick.
Let's go down the road. Okay, so explain.
I have a question for you while you're looking that up.
Sure.
If Zach Ertz scores on Thursday, what do you do?
It depends. Are the Eagles up like 10 scores?
I don't know. Is it like one of those things?
Also, sorry. Shout out to Julie Ertz.
Yeah,
we love Julie Ertz.
Gold medalist,
Mm-hmm.
World Cup champion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was also very good.
Also, just love the Ertz family.
Yeah, they're amazing. They're incredible.
Okay, so
incredible.
So they got Tay Gowan,
Whoever that is,
and So Tay Gowan was on the Eagles in 2021.
Okay,
he was a corner, and they also got a 5th round pick in the 2022 NFL draft. So let's see who they took in the 5th round of the 2022 draft.
I feel like it'd be talked about if it was something crazy.
Eagles 2022.
You got to look up the number in the 5th round. But okay,
it was 5th round. So it looks like they traded that.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling.
Grant Calcaterra draft. Yeah, it does look like they traded that 5th round pick. Yeah, I don't know.
I was gonna say it's gonna take you forever to figure it out.
Anyway,
well, we love Ertz.
Tight ends.
We love Zach Ertz.
Yes, we do. Should we call Chad?
Chad or Alan?
Chad.
Okay.
So we're gonna for this segment we call our boss Chad and ask him a question. And this week John's gonna take it away.
All right, chatty boy.
Better answer.
Even though you pissed me off today.
Yeah, you did.
Asshole.
Even though you pissed me.
You think he answers? Or
No.
you think he's doing push-ups?
Nice. Who's up? Chad.
Oh
Chad.
no.
The hell's right?
Yo, what up?
Yeah, chatty boy.
What's going on?
How you doing, brother?
I'm hanging in there. How about you guys?
I'm good, man. You're live on the 52 Reasons podcast.
Yeah, not the 50 Reasons.
Hi, Chad. I forgot what we were called.
Hi, Chad.
Hi, Jared.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm good, buddy. So, Chad, the Eagles play the Washington Commanders on Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Now, what former Eagle is on the Washington Commanders?
Zach Ertz.
That is correct. Now,
That's what we're wearing.
That's what we're wearing right now, Chad. So, we want you to rank these 5 tight ends from best to worst.
Okay.
Okay? John, take it away.
All right. So, Chad, we have yours truly, Zach Ertz. We have Robert Gronkowski.
Mm-hmm.
We have George Kittle. We have Tony Gonzalez.
Yep.
And we have Travis Kelce, Jason's little brother.
I knew Travis was going to be on there. All right, so probably do Tony Gonzalez.
Tony Gonzalez 1?
Yep.
Okay.
I go him 1. Let's go. Think here. I was going to go Travis Kelce 2.
Okay.
All right. And then Gronkowski 3.
Okay.
Let's go Kittle 4.
Okay.
And Zach Ertz 5.
You were so close, Chad.
Okay.
I was so close. What did I miss?
So we had that exact list minus the
No,
last.
no, you had that exact list.
That's correct. I did.
Except you had
Ertz 4, Kittle 5. And for one.
incorrect.
Yeah, I had Ertz 4, Kittle 5.
No, you had Kelce 3, you had Gronk 2. And your other ones were the same. I took it down.
No, I had Ertz
You
4.
guys
No.
agree with Tony Gonzalez?
I don't.
I do,
don't.
and I only said because he's a Hall of Famer right now.
He's a Hall of Famer right now, but he hasn't won anything.
Okay, but is he in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah,
Is Gronk, Kelce, Ertz, or Kittle in the Hall of Fame?
they will be.
No. I'm saying right now, are they?
What do they have that Tony Gonzalez does not, except for Kittle?
The gold jacket?
Except for Kittle.
The gold jacket.
No, a nice fat gold ring on their finger.
Yeah, that's why Zach Ertz is ahead of George Kittle.
Yeah, so my list, Chad, is Kelce 1, Gronk 2, Tony Gonzalez 3, Ertz 4, Kittle 5.
Okay. All right. It was not too far off.
I have Kelce 1 because he's played, what did I say, 11 seasons?
And he has 1,000 yards and all but like 2.
Yeah, and he's got 3 Super Bowl rings.
Probably going to be a 4th.
Gronk, same thing. He's played, what did I say, 13 years?
Yeah,
something like that. He had 5,000-yard seasons, and he has 4 Super Bowl rings. So, I mean, both future Hall of Famers, no doubt about it. But the hardware tells the story.
Yeah, that's why Kittle's 5. And also, fuck the Niners.
Yeah, I mean, Kittle is a great player. He probably will be in the Hall of Fame, but
Doesn't have one of these.
doesn't got one of those.
And he has 2 catches for 12 yards in 2 Super Bowl games. Don't forget.
Yep.
And how many yards does Zach Ertz have? A shit ton more.
Shit ton.
Well, whoa.
The dogs disagree with us.
Dogs disagree with us.
Yeah, they're barking.
All right, brother.
All right, Chad, I love you.
Love you. Proud of you, son.
All right, buddy.
See you tomorrow, man.
Later.
Bye.
Then does that call?
Listen, that is not the list we thought Chad was going to.
No, not even close.
Yeah,
But Chad's an old head though, so he
Yeah.
remembers.
Chad is significantly older than us.
He is,
Like,
but he remembers
significantly.
like Tony in his prime.
Yeah.
Me and you were more like Falcons, Tony Gonzalez.
Well,
Shut up, shut
you
up,
were
shut
like
up,
in a retirement
shut up.
home.
shut up.
Little bitch.
Owen.
Should we go back to back calls?
Yeah.
What athlete? Should we just name a random Philadelphia athlete?
No. I thought we were doing tight end. Keeping tight end theme.
Oh, you're right.
Random.
Oh, you
tight
want to
end.
explain what we're doing?
So this is where we call our coworker Owen,
Other coworker.
other coworker. We have a lot of coworkers,
Yeah, we did.
and we just give them a random thing to name. And today's gonna be tight end.
Prediction? Travis Kelce.
No, I think he's gonna go a deep cut. I think it's gonna be like Darren Waller or something.
Dalton Schultz.
Dalton Schultz. I don't think he's gonna name an active one.
Okay.
Brent Selleck.
You.
Yo, Owen, you're live on the 52 Reasons podcast. How are you, bud?
Fantastic. How are we doing today, boys?
I'm doing great. Now, Owen, name a random tight end.
Tight end. Ooh. Oh. First, Mike Gesicki comes up to my
Oh, gross! Owen, you're disgusting.
It's not random, but it's the first one that comes to mind.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Owen.
Is it because he does?
Do you want me to take an extra second here?
No. You said Mike Gesicki, so we're sticking with Mike Gesicki.
Is it because he does the gritty like a cat, kind of like you?
Oh, shut up. Shut up.
I got it! All right, Owen, thank you for your contribution. I love you.
All right. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh!
I hung up on him. Fuck you, Owen. Your segment's cut now.
Wow. All right.
God,
God, I love pissing people off.
Mike Gesicki.
Disgusting.
Yeah,
Worst gritty in the world.
Yeah, well, you told me to pick him up in fantasy, and he fucking sucked. So
He did drop a touchdown. So I would have been correct if he caught that touchdown.
yeah, but guess what? You weren't. So
I mean, Dallas got to put up like what, 2 more points than him?
I don't know.
I think it was 2 more. It wouldn't have made a difference. You got your ass kicked. Own it. That's it. And when I come next week with the championship, with the championship belt because I beat your ass in fantasy.
Oh, okay. Owen says you hung up as I was saying I love you too.
Liar. But yeah, that's what it's gonna be. Quote or draft, buddy.
Let's just do the quote.
Just get it over with.
Let's just get it over with.
All
So
right.
this is a segment where John gives me a quote from a random player, a random GM, coach, whatever, and I have to guess it. I have 3 guesses, and I have 3 questions to ask. However, at any point, if I want to use one of my guesses to ask an additional question, I will, such as if I have 3 guesses and I can take away 1 to ask an additional question on top of the 3. So, John,
Yo!
the floor is yours, pal. I can't wait to get pissed off.
All right, buddy. Know yourself. Be good with yourself and who you are. You will come to find nothing else will make you happier.
Okay. What years did this player play?
2012 to 2021.
Okay. What teams did they play for?
The Niners,
Mm-hmm.
the Seahawks, the Eagles,
Okay.
the Commanders,
Okay.
and the Browns.
The Niners, the Seahawks, the Eagles, Commanders, and the Browns.
Correct.
What position?
Linebacker.
Is it Jordan Hicks?
It's not Jordan Hicks.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm like, that's way too early for Jordan Hicks. Linebacker. I am going to use another one of my questions.
Okay.
What years did they play on the Eagles?
Fuck, I just told you that.
Sorry, buddy. So now I have 1 guess left.
That's all you got.
Yeah.
2012 to 17.
So Super Bowl champ. Well, I guess I.
Yes.
Oh,
You got
linebacker.
1 shot.
I'm thinking. It's who? Fuck. This is a bad look for me.
It is.
2021. Just retired linebacker into the Niners, Browns. What was the other teams? It was Niners, Browns,
Seahawks. Commanders.
Commanders. I'm thinking Commanders. Is it? No, that's the wrong position. I'm thinking of like disgusting deep cuts. Fucking, I don't know, man.
What if I told you he got arrested? What?
Doesn't really do anything for me.
Oh, okay. Well, just
Like recently?
oh
Wendell Smallwood.
No, not that. A few years ago.
I don't know. I'm waving the white flag.
You give up?
Yeah.
All right. What if I tell you his brother? We just played him.
Just play his brother?
Just played his brother. He plays for Dallas. Plays linebacker for Dallas.
Dude, I seriously don't know.
He was pretty good.
Yeah.
He was pretty good.
Yeah.
Starter in the Super Bowl.
Okay.
95.
I
Don't mean anything to you.
no.
Michael Kendricks.
I would never have gotten it.
No?
No.
Eric Kendricks plays for him.
No.
He got arrested for whatever he got arrested for. And
Gee,
he had,
really?
he had to serve time
Yeah, I don't
in the
know.
middle of his career. That's why he played from 12 until 21, and he couldn't play the 1 year with the Seahawks in 18
Okay. Yeah,
because
I
he was in prison.
would have gotten that one.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah.
it's not designed to be easy, buddy.
No, it's not. Except for the one when I got it on the first.
What was that?
It was Doc. It was
I was
Doc.
Doc, yeah, because I made it too easy for
And
you.
I literally said, "I'm like, this is as good as it's gonna get."
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
pure euphoria.
We got last week's too.
All right, let's just see how quickly he gets this one.
We'll see.
All right, round 1. I just know you're gonna get it immediately.
Oh God.
Round 1, pick 4. They took a tackle.
Took a tackle.
Mhm.
Slane Johnson.
Yep, yeah. Oh, G. Wilkers. Shocker, you got it.
We got
Who'd
it.
they take in the second round?
I don't know. Give me a position.
Tight end.
Deckers.
Decker. Just. I don't know.
This is 2000. 13?
Who'd they take in round 3?
I don't know. Give me the position.
DT.
DT.
Mm-hmm.
Benny Logan.
Yes, it is.
Holy shit!
Eddie Logan. Round 4, pick 98, QB.
Pick 98, QB. I want to say like Mike Kafka.
It was not Mike Kafka. If you pulled out this name, I would have fucking lost it. What does the name Matt Barkley do to you?
Does a little bit.
Does a
I
little
remember.
bit.
I remember Matt Barkley.
All right. Round 5, pick 136. They took a DB.
DB. Deion Jackson.
Earl Wolf.
Nope. Don't know who that is.
All right. Round 7, pick 212. They took a defensive end. Never made it to the NFL.
I'm not gonna know.
Joe Kruger.
Nope. No, Joe.
Round 7, pick 218. Picked a DB.
Oh.
Jordan Poyer.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Round 7, pick 239. Defensive end.
Defensive 239. Defensive.
What does the name David King do for you?
Absolutely nothing.
What does this do for you?
Chocolate chunk cookie.
It's a double chunk chocolate cookie.
Boom. Yeah, that was fun. It
For
was a
who?
great time, wasn't it?
Who was that fun for?
Me.
Cled.
Commies.
I'm here. Oh, that's bad. Bad luck.
What do you mean?
Because I was.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm right here.
Commies.
Now, John, if they win, I'm
Fuck it.
smashing the back button.
Fuck it.
How
How you feeling?
I'm feeling weirdly good, pal.
Me too.
So here's the thing.
Okay.
Commies played a very highly contested game against the Steelers
I lost.
and lost.
Yep.
This is the first time in Jaden Daniels' career he's on a short week.
Yep.
How is he going to bounce back from that? And I think the Eagles can really dice up that Commanders defense. That Commanders defense is not good.
All right. So
They're better than what people think, but they're still not very good.
all the Commanders.
Yep.
Jaden Daniels has been solid.
Yeah, I have
Right?
fantasy.
Very good. But other than him, who is their weapon where you're like, oh shit,
Terry McLaurin.
Quintana Mobay?
Also true. I mean, Austin Eckler has played really well for them.
Sure, but when you have good tackling linebackers, which we have 2 of them, I'm not too worried about him. I'm sorry, I cannot worry about the
You're not worried about a 35-year-old.
I'm just not. Look, he's probably going to have like 5 catches for 80 yards and a touchdown or something.
Probably.
But I just don't.
Zach, if you're a true Eagle, you'll drop a touchdown in clutch time.
Or you'll fumble a football.
Yeah. If you're truly an Eagle, like you
Or-
say you are.
Block a Bengal.
Yeah. Oh my God. Dude, that guy cannot block and he cannot
No,
break
he
a
can't.
tackle.
No, he
I love
can't.
him. I love him to death.
Yeah.
He's an all-time. Cannot block, cannot make a
Can't.
tackle. So you know what he's going to do in this game?
Block and tackle.
Block and break a tackle is exactly what he's going to do in this game.
Eagles rested pretty much the whole 4th quarter.
Which is great.
It was pretty easy, convincing win. It's at home. There's probably going to be a blackout game. Primetime Jalen. I'm feeling pretty fucking good.
So am I, man.
I
think it's going to be a close game.
I think too.
It's going to be I think it's going to be pound the rock, pound the rock.
What do you think? What do you think? Like, what is a close game?
Like a 27-24 kind of thing?
I think it's going to be more than that.
In terms of total, or do you think
Point spread. The line right now is 3.5.
Okay.
I'm slamming the Eagles line. They've smoked the last 4 teams they played.
Are you bringing the boom?
Honestly, dude, I think it's at least a 7-point victory.
This stretch of games. You have the Eagles and no shit. Yeah, the Eagles.
Eagles are playing in their Eagle stretch. Yep.
They are. They're playing the Commanders, who are second in the division.
Yep.
They are playing the Rams, and then you are playing the Baltimore Ravens. This is a big prove it that you are not just beating bad teams. Which I don't think the Eagles are frauds. I think
Rams are bad.
Puka, Cooper, Matt Stafford is still very good.
Yeah, but they kind of stink. They just lost to Tua.
What are you doing with your hands, John?
Nothing. Can you see my hands? Yeah, something like that.
Did you see him?
Yes.
What are you doing, Tua?
And then he laughed about it. Did you hear his press conference?
Yes.
He laughed about it. He goes, I told him, why don't you run out of bounds? Why are you throwing your head at his knee?
He's so stupid.
Did you put a guardian cap on to it?
Anyway,
Fuck's sake.
the one thing I'm worried about, and I think, you want to know who I think is going to be great against the Commanders? Zack Baun.
He's great against everybody.
Because I think Jaden is going to get his reads. If there's nothing there, obviously he does what Jalen does and just runs out of pocket. I think Zack Baun is going to be able to sniff that out.
I just had a thought.
Okay.
What do the Eagles love? Same thing we love.
Boobs.
Yeah. No. A bit.
They do love a bit.
Jahan Dotson scoring in this fucking game.
They do love a
He's
bit.
scoring. We're betting that.
They do.
We're betting it.
They do love
We're
the
betting
bit. Jahan Dotson's career
He's
game
gonna
against
score.
the count.
He's going to score.
Commanders.
I'm telling you right now, bet
They
it.
do love a bit. Boston Scott against the
Yeah, they love it.
Boston Scott against the Giants. AJ Brown against the Titans.
Yep, he's going to score. I'm telling you right now.
Saquon against the Giants.
What do you think his odds are right now to score?
They do love a bit. Whatever it is, just hammer it. Because I think I'm
We
with
might split it. You want to split it?
Maybe.
We got like $20 on it.
What's the
$10
line?
each. I don't know. The FanDuel takes forever. Yeah, he's definitely scoring in this game. 3.5 is the line currently.
Ashlyn's calling me.
Star said hi.
Should I answer?
No.
Should I answer? Hey, babe, I'm recording right now. Can I call you back?
Hi, Ash.
John says hi. Hey, I'm recording right now. Can I call you after? Oh, the drama. All right. I love you. Bye. Where the fuck is... He's... Babe!
We bet $20 on it. We win 170.
We'll discuss.
I'm
yes.
just saying.
They do love a good bit. I can see Jahan Dotson scoring, but...
Should we parlay it?
With what? Grant Calcaterra.
Zach Ertz anytime touchdown.
Yes. 1,000%. One bit here, one bit there. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Should we?
Maybe.
What? Who are you adding in? Who are you adding into this? Let him cook. Let him cook. Look, the Eagles, this is going to be a big game. We kind of talked about at the beginning of the season that this is going to be a two-horse race between the Eagles and Commanders, which I kind of don't think any of us are really surprised by that. I forgot he's on the Commander! Shall we?
Alameda Zacchaeus is who's on the Commander.
Honestly, he was a bright spot in the Eagles season last year.
He was all right. Temple guy.
Temple guy. Should we bet that? That's a lot of money.
We might. Yeah.
So the bet we have is Jahan Dotson anytime touchdown, Zach Ertz anytime touchdown, and Alameda Zacchaeus anytime touchdown.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
I think we might. We get $5 from everybody in the office.
How much would that? So 30...
I don't think we're allowed to do that.
No, we're not.
No.
We're not going to do that.
Not going to do that.
Not going to do that. No, we're seriously not going to do that. Yeah, we can't do that.
Also
That's
do it
soliciting.
outside of work.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Anyway, before we get fired, point spread or score predictions.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, I feel really good.
So I feel weirdly good and I don't like it. Because how many times have we gotten our hopes up and dreams smashed? You know, I can think of a certain baseball team that had one of the best seasons in the past 12 years, absolutely shit the bed against an inferior opponent in the NLDS and absolutely blow it all up. And now I'm worried that their window is closing more than it's open. Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That ring a bell?
That does.
You know, and maybe, the reason that the pitching development's been so good was because of a certain assistant pitching coach. He is now the pitching coach of the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Stop.
That the entire sanctity of my baseball team's going to shit.
Buddy, nobody cares.
I do.
So score prediction. I'm feeling very confident, and I'm going to say it with my chest. I have a 34-23 victory.
Whoa.
I think the Eagles are going to score a late touchdown to put it away, but I think they're going to kick the shit out of them and put Washington where they belong.
Hell.
Not near us, I'll tell you that much. And then, spoiler alert, I think they kicked the shit out of the Rams, too.
I'm going to go 30-21.
30-21.
30-21.
Commanders?
No, Eagles. Shut up.
So 30-21?
30-21. All 3 touchdowns are Jaden Daniels on the feet.
Stop.
For obvious reasons.
No, we need eliminators Jason Zach Ertz to score.
No, I need Jaden Daniels to score 3 touchdowns. Please.
That's insane.
Do they
all right,
know?
buddy.
Do they know we're playing each other?
I just said that I was going to kick the shit out of you and come in with the championship belt next week.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Climbing those standings, buddy.
So,
Well, I'm climbing. You're falling.
that is true. I'm 1-3 in my last 4 games. Not
I'm
great.
climbing, but I'm still nice.
Yeah, you're climbing all the way to hell, just like the fucking Commanders. Anyway, John, closing remarks.
Let's go out there. Let's show them what's up.
Yep.
Let's beat the fuck out of these commies.
Yep.
And let's bring it home and have a nice stretch of off time, get everybody healthy, and then pick the season back up. Let's get this to 8-2, baby.
Sounds great. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We will be back next Tuesday to discuss the Eagles and Commanders. Go Birds!